Let's do it, boys. Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the first episode of the DZD podcast,
Yes,
where we talk about sports and life. I'm here with myself, Danny,
Dante.
and
I got
Zach.
Zachy.
We just want to start this podcast, man. We've been to a lot of games. These are my teammates, and we talked about sports, funny moments. We said, why don't we start a podcast? So we did just that. And first episode, we got a big special guest, Hillsborough County Player of the Year, top 5 receiver in the country, 5-star athlete, committed to the University of Florida, Eugene Wilson the third.
That's what you were talking about?
Yeah, bro. How you doing, bro?
Doing all right.
Doing good, bro. Congrats on your commitment, bro. We all proud of you, bro.
I appreciate
That's
you.
big, bro.
Big time. But we want to say before we start, thank you for everything, bro, for coming on. You could have said no, so
Yeah, bro.
shout out to you, bro.
We're very
Yeah, that's
appreciative.
huge.
You say you want to get started, so.
So, bro, thank you so much.
Yeah, I
So.
appreciate it, bro.
That's good, bro. Off season's treating you well.
Yeah, it's getting tough, but it's just, it's what it take pretty much.
Yeah.
But, shoot, we on spring break now, so, chilling.
Yeah. How was the senior year for you, bro? It was,
Senior year, I ain't gonna lie, like, it's fast. Like, it feel like just like that. You about to be grown and on your own soon.
Yeah.
It's
It
crazy.
seems like
Yeah.
just like a month ago, we was in freshman year,
Yeah, bro.
But I don't know, time don't really wait on you, so I'm just really soaking everything in now.
It be
that's
flying.
good, bro. We proud of you, bro. I was friends with you my sophomore year when you had no offers, and that shit just started piling up, bro. We so fucking proud of you, bro. Just gotta keep balling over at UF, bro. We'll be there. Zach's actually going there for school,
Bro, what
so
yeah,
he'll be
I
at
got
your
in.
games.
I got
you,
in
what
for
you going for?
just student,
You don't know what you're trying to major in yet?
Nah, not yet. Something in journalism, I think.
That's crazy. I actually was looking
Yeah.
at that a little bit too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
journalism.
That's good.
You know what
Whatever
you picking?
do with it. What happened?
Yeah, you
You
chose
said
that.
journalism.
Yeah, like I'm looking at business right now, but like my
Yeah.
backup, that's probably gonna be journalism.
That's good, bro. Is
Yeah.
your dad gonna go over there with you? He's gonna stay here in Tampa.
You talking about like when I head up there?
Yeah.
Like, stay? Nah, he probably gonna stay here.
That's good,
But
bro.
he gonna be out there for the games for sure. It's right up to 75.
You excited though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So they were talking about how you moved down from Maryland as a kid. How did you get into football? Like
I had
start up.
moved down from Rhode Island.
Oh,
Like
Rhode
it's
Island.
still like
Oh,
that
sure.
New England area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But shoot, it was just like easy up there. So I was always talking to my dad. He would always call me up a couple times throughout the week because him and my mom were split up. So when I would talk to him, he would always talk to me about my future, and like it was getting annoying. But then it got to a point where he could see like I'm scoring like 5 touchdowns a game. And,
That's kind of
and
crazy.
so he let me know like I'm kind of playing down in my competition.
Yeah.
And so it came 6th grade. We had talked about it, and we ended up like making that move to where I moved out to Florida for the first time. And I was homesick. Like I ain't never felt that type
Yeah,
of way.
bro.
I was like sad and stuff. Like I ain't never like felt that way by my dad because I'm always talking to him, but it was hard for me like to keep in touch with my sis and like mom and all them. But so in 7th grade I had moved back. Same thing was happening, and I seen it this time. Like it was like
You see the skill level, bro.
Yeah, and it grew because I came down from Florida for that 1 year, and it was just like I was like, nah, like I need like because
Yeah, bro.
I knew where I was trying to head, and being up north, that wasn't gonna work like that way.
Yeah.
So then I had came back like 2nd semester of 8th grade, and I've just been here since. And I hate going back up north now. I mean, I love seeing family and all, but
Yeah.
dude, it's so ugly up there, bro.
They visit you. They visit you sometimes, right? I know your sister.
Yeah, they
be
done
down
came
here
up here a
sometimes.
couple times or down here a couple
Yeah.
times, but man, most of the time I'm just going up there for like probably like a week or so, not even.
That's good, bro.
So
That's
6th
fine.
grade, that's pretty early to like travel across the country for.
Yeah,
That's a big
I mean,
change.
but I've been like I was always going back and forth
Yeah.
because we would always come down here for vacation, and then my dad ended up moving down here, so I would come down here like every other summer. So it was pretty normal. It was just about like really like going to school, seeing the differences between the people in the school and stuff. That's what really hit me when I first moved.
Yeah, that's a big move.
That's good, bro. So one of the questions I want to ask is I know your dad played in the NFL. I think he got drafted in like 2003. I don't know if I'm wrong, but do you have any early memories you remember of your dad being in the NFL? Anything?
I think like I remember being at like one practice, and then like I just remember being at this was like towards the end of his career, being at like a Houston game, just like walking on the field. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, you were really young. You must have
Yeah,
been like
yeah,
really,
like-
really young. But
Did your love with football grow with your dad, or it's just like you loved it? Like
That's
regardless,
why our
like-
connection's so good, cause like, you know, he don't never really like, you know, sugarcoat nothing. After a game,
Yeah,
I'm
that's real.
balling. He pointing out things I did wrong or I could have
Yeah,
done
bro.
better. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, like you can't give me a little bit of prop. But that's how my whole family is like, and you know, when it comes to when it comes to like tough love, like he's the definition of tough love. So
Yeah.
you can't do nothing but appreciate that,
Yeah,
especially the
he's trying
shoes
to
I'm
make you
sitting in
great.
now.
yeah, so your freshman year, you didn't play high school football, right?
No.
You didn't decide to.
No.
So you really started playing your first year, sophomore year, which you had that Gator team was insane. That Gator team, you
straight
had so
D1
much
talent.
so
They
much
pretty
talent.
much like set the standard. Like when I first came to high school, they pretty much set the standard. Like it ain't never been that way since.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So that sophomore year, I think you got Liberty that year. You had Liberty
Yeah, I
and
got that.
USF, and then after that, it just went up. What like, you went to a lot of visits and all that stuff. What made you choose UF out of all the
Shoot.
schools?
When they offered me, like, it's crazy because, like, they've been like my dream school pretty much. Like, they was like the first school I started watching when I started watching college ball. You know, I'm always watching NFL and stuff. And then, Corey, his dad introduced me to college ball, and then I started watching that. And the first game was a UF game versus Tennessee, and I've just been watching them since. But I was talking to them for like a couple of weeks before they even threw the O. And once they did, I already they was just up there, and nobody really surpassed them. I went on visit A&M. It was close, but nobody really went up above UF. It's just
bro,
ever since
UF.
that night, I just knew where I wanted to go.
So those visits you took to other schools, like, what was the coolest one you took? Or like different pictures, favorite moments?
It's crazy because I went to UF like 4 or 5 times, but every time I go, like it's something new that I'm seeing, and like it just really like this last time I just went, that was my first time seeing a new facility. Like it's just cool, like getting out of somewhere you at every day,
Yeah,
and then
for
like
sure.
seeing like kind of like what we like really gonna be in, like kind of see like the new generation of things at college campuses, because you know them boys got money.
Oh, yeah.
That UF environment is crazy, bro.
What made you change positions? Because your first, I'll say, like your first 10 offers was DB, right? They wanted you to play DB.
I mean, I came into high school as a receiver. Like I want to play receiver, but you know they were stacked.
Yeah.
So like they had me like on practice squad as a receiver, but they had me starting at DB. So that's where I can get on the field. And you know, I don't really consider myself a receiver or DB. I like to go by athlete. So
Yeah.
that's how I'm gonna get on the field.
Yeah, bro.
So that's where I was at, making noise. And you know, once it came out junior year, that's when all the receiver O's came in, because that's when they actually seen for real like what that offensive side can do.
Yeah. That's good, bro.
So I'm not sure, like, at what point during your recruitment the NIL game kind of got introduced, but I'm sure, like, there was a point where you started getting, like, offers to represent people for money or different deals. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't really speak on that too much.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of keep that in between me and my agency, but you know, when it comes to that, like it seemed like a whole like portion of the college game now.
Yeah.
But shoot, I was actually just talking with Pops about it. Like, I've never looked at college as something to make money. Like, I always look at it as like, you know,
To
just
make
the
it,
next
yeah.
step, and then you know that's where you get your education. That's what sets you up for life. Like, that's not like the main goal when it comes to money, pretty much. So,
for sure.
you know, all these guys getting all big headed and stuff, worried about like, you know, like you gotta realize like you're not pro yet. You know,
Yeah, bro, it's just
some
one
guys
step.
now they feel like they make it to college, they feel like they done made it. So, you know, yeah, I don't really worry too much about that money when it comes to NCAA.
Got you.
How's your relationship with the coaching staff at UF?
It's good. I mean, I'm messing with all them. It's we all got a good relationship. You know, like I don't really speak to them too much. I'll be like, yo, look, coach, like catch up a little bit. My receiver coach, he was the main reason. I'm not. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, he went to the Broncos.
Yeah, he was like the main reason I actually committed. But it's a good thing I have a good relationship with the whole staff, because like if it was just him, I would have been in trouble. Like, but he had called me that same morning, like, which actually was like made me feel good about it. Like he was like, he let me know like right away, pretty much.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, let me know that, and you know, obviously I was like thinking like, damn, because I really want to play for him because he remind me of my receiver coach right now.
Oh, he's coached a lot of top
Yeah,
receivers
yeah,
throughout the
he's
country.
that guy. Like he really know what he be talking about. He's cool to be around. Like I don't think I ever really seen him like not without like no smirk. Like he just like makes you feel good.
Yeah.
But you know, I told him I'm happy for him. You know, he's definitely gonna make a difference in their offense.
No,
Yeah,
for sure.
And but you know, I'm sure you know everybody up in Gainesville they got something going on. So you know, either if it's bring somebody in or have Decker step up, because Coach Decker know what he be talking about too. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just move him up to the receiver coach, because he know what he be talking about.
So do you communicate a lot with the players and staff now that they're in
Yeah,
spring?
yeah. It's I'll be keeping in touch with them a little bit through a group chat, not too much, but most of the people I keep in touch with probably just like the receiver coaches.
You know when you finna go down there?
They talking about May 28th, so
Yeah.
probably got to head up there before that graduation reunion. So
About UF, you know, their atmosphere is insane. What are you looking to do your first year, their freshman year? Do you know if they're gonna put you in a
shoot,
lot
just
or
make
anything?
an impact. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, when I came to high school, I came
Mhm.
as a receiver, but ended up playing DB. Like whatever I gotta do to get on that field and like, you know, make a difference. Like pretty much intrigue on winning the game. That's all that really matters. Even if it's just like making a fair catch
Mhm.
at like 20-yard line, and they end up going down and scoring instead of letting it roll back in between the 10 and the goal line. Like even just
Yeah.
little stuff like that. Freshman year, I'm taking it as like a learning year. I'm coming in behind some like big names like Pearsall and Anderson. He's supposed to have a good year this year, so you know I'm really gonna soak in a lot from them boys.
That's good, bro.
Got to, bro.
A lot of people their freshman year they kind of get a little too impatient with the whole
I
process.
feel like what the thing is like they be having like these big old names and like the rankings really do it to them guys. Like they be coming in thinking they that dude. And a lot of the time they do be that. Like Evan Stewart, he came in, you know, he was that dude like day one pretty much. But like I'm just in that mindset like, you know, I don't really got a spot. Nobody over there got a spot because you know you work for guys that, you know, they got family and bills to pay for. Like you just a number once you step on that campus, pretty much.
Yeah, that's how
So
they be.
That's good that you understand that already. Like going into college, there's a lot of people that just they were
Yeah,
that
shoot.
guy in high school and they get into college, everybody else is good and they
you gotta
just
think about it.
yeah.
Like it's a whole bunch of guys. I told you that team that I came in on sophomore year, like all them they in college now, pretty much.
Oh,
So,
the
like, being
7-on-17?
No, I ain't talking. I'm talking about like
Oh, the
shoot,
team, the roster, yeah.
like JY,
Kyle,
Kyle,
Yeah, that
all
team was
those.
insane.
like all
bro.
them boys, like they come back and let me know. Like I'm glad I had them, like you know, to ask them about, like to be aware, pretty much. So like they let me know pretty much, like you know, you just gotta stay uncomfortable. You can't never really be satisfied.
So UF, they're obviously transitioning coaches, or I mean, they just went through a transition. Your class of 2023 was probably his first real class. So do you really believe in the message he's sending, and you think he can bring Florida to
Oh yeah, for sure.
back to the top?
You know, I feel like a lot of people who don't really understand the game just talk about like because the past season he had. A lot of first year coaches don't really have the best season. We had a real mediocre season, but you know, the way he recruits, like he just kind of came in and like was working in what he had, and you see a lot of people hit that portal as soon as like the coaching staff came in.
Yeah.
But the way he recruits, like you look at Florida before he came, you don't see a lot of dudes like me.
No.
He done recruited a few guys like me on the defensive side too. Not like too big of corners, but like athletic dudes. Like, so you can tell like when it comes to his schemes, you can tell pretty much like he know what he's talking about, because like even it's a lot more than just like running routes and stuff. Like it's like certain like pretty much you can say builds. Like it's a whole bunch of like thought that goes into it.
So he has a vision of like the exact players he wants on his team, kind of thing.
Like you could be like a whole 5-star, and like this big old like receiver, but like he still might not even want you, like for real,
Yeah.
like it just gotta do with like, you know, I feel like he really just like he game plans for real. Like in the long run, he game plans, and like that I feel like I'm one of the only ones to really realize that, and that's why like I'm okay with that first season being it's kind of like a test run, and you know I feel like it's a lot more to come with it for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a really different mindset because you see like a lot of players transferring now. I know everyone's situation is different, but
Yeah,
it seems like you want to stick with it more.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Cause I know some, you know, he gonna turn that program around for sure, and I'm trying to be a part of that, you know.
That's good,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Them blue jerseys fire though. I'm a
Yeah.
big jersey guy. I like
Blue
them
jersey?
blue jerseys are fire. The
But I like
Gator
when they wear
jersey.
they all blue.
Clean.
They was wearing like
Yeah, the all
blue and
blues.
white the whole season, and then they came out for South Carolina that one time wearing all blue, smacking it.
They definitely got swag. The Gators definitely got
Yeah, they clean.
some tough
Were
swag.
you on the official visit to the Utah game this past year?
I was there, but I went on a visit. I
Oh,
was
you were
at
there?
the game. That joint was
It
crazy.
was, yeah. I went to that one and it was.
You
a great
couldn't hear
game.
nothing, could
Yeah.
you?
No.
Yeah, that joint was ringing. Like I never experienced nothing like that. Like even just the entrance, I'm like, that joint was crazy.
What was it, 90,000 people in that stadium?
Yeah, I
that
think
was
so.
the
That's
like
insane,
the most
bro.
they ever had in the
Yeah.
opening game. I remember they had opened that up.
Yeah, no, that game was different. That was his first game as a coach, and I think that really.
Utah was really good, right? They're
Yeah, they're
one of the
top
best.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's insane,
You
bro.
know, I feel like some of the fans, like the fan base, they're definitely impatient. Like, you know, I know that we've kind of been in a little slum, I guess, but I definitely think that the fans are. He's a first-year coach. I think he's put together a great class. You know, I think
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you know
you need a chance.
I feel like there's a lot of coaches who like give in to the social media and he just keep his head down. You know, worry about what he gotta worry about.
Yeah.
You know, make sure his guys are good, make sure his coaching staff good, and as long as everybody good, that's pretty much all he worried about.
That's
For
good.
sure.
What advice do you have to, like, let's say the kid who's coming into freshman year who has that talent and he wants to play the D1 level? What advice do you have for them?
About coming into high school.
Yeah, coming into
Yeah.
high school, what should they expect? What should they do?
Like you should just be yourself, pretty much. You know, coming into high school, you know, you probably gonna be that dude on the team, on like a little league team. You come to high school, you got these big old dudes. You know, it's a lot of dudes out trying like punk on you and stuff, just to test you, pretty much. Like they don't even got nothing against you for real. They just want to see like where your heart at and stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, as long as you just like be yourself and you know. Don't try and like fit in too much, cause like once you make noise and you start doing what you gotta do, people gonna want to fit in with you. That's
Yeah.
why you know I've never really wanted to like I've always kind of been a guy. Oh, go to practice, go home. You know, like I used to not really hang out with the guys too much, and then got to a point like they really started seeing like you know what I was about, and like they started seeing I was cool and all. They didn't want to start hanging around, but like.
Obviously, this is more internal, but you had the whole fall through with the Rosada. Is
Yeah.
that frustrating as another high level 5-star rated athlete to see someone else
No,
not
not
sign?
at all. I
Or, like-
mean, like I'm happy for him. You know, he found a spot. You know, I don't really know what the situation was, whatever they had going on, but you know, I just hope whatever it was, they're able to handle it now. I feel like, you know, it's not really too much to say on it.
Yeah.
Consider I don't even really know the backstory on it. I'm
Yeah.
just seeing what social media be posting and stuff. I don't really give too much into that. So,
For sure.
you know, I just wish him the best. You know, I keep in touch with him a little bit here and there.
Yeah. So did they bring you in the fold to like help recruit incoming athletes, class of 24, 25?
I mean, I kind of like take that up on my own. Like I let them know guys like check out for it. Like I remember last year in the spring, they would come check me out. You know, let them know. Like I know they're here to watch me, but like you know, I'm trying to let them know a couple guys that they could be checking out. Like
Yeah.
Latrell Taylor, I'll let them know about like Dane, and they would check them out for sure. So they getting looked at now.
Yeah, it was good. Latrell's been getting some offers, bro. I'm proud of him.
Yeah,
That's good. He play. I like his game. He plays a good game.
he's gonna have a good year.
Nah, he is. He got his senior year coming up.
Yeah.
That Gator team's gonna be fun to watch next year. I think the quarterback's staying, right?
Jace,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he had a killer year this year, bro. How did you like him as your quarterback, bro? You liked
Bro,
it?
that was my favorite quarterback I've ever had. Like, I love
Yeah,
Brooks
Jace
and
is
stuff,
tough.
but like Jay's dad, he was different. Like, and he was a sophomore doing all that too. And then
Yeah.
like what made me like love his game even more is when I was injured, just watching him make plays. Like guys wouldn't get open. He ain't even the fastest. He was just quick. Like he was just making plays. And then I remember it was this one play when I was back. It was the first round of playoffs. It was
Mhm.
like 3rd and like 11 or something. He dragging like 2-3 dudes from like 6 up until 11, and then he just, I think we got a flag on it, but like he spiked the ball and stuff, started screaming. I'm like he got a little bit of black in him.
Yeah, that when I looked at him for the
Yeah.
first time, like the eye test wise, like I'm like, this is the new quarterback. Like he don't dress like
What?
he don't dress like he trying to be all
I
cool,
ain't
but
gonna
he
lie,
play the
I
game,
ain't
bro.
gonna change him at all or nothing, but I be telling him he can't be walking around school all the time. Like
No,
his
but that's
mama
good.
can't.
People be on like
He be walking around with the same old Nike shoes.
I didn't even know he was a
tied
QB.
up with his lunchbox. Not a lunchbox, a little bag. But I mean, shoot.
Yeah,
He
I
doing
play
his
him in
thing,
3
so I
points
don't even
sometimes.
What he do on that field is crazy. How he do it so like sophomore year, bro, is
He's so
insane,
locked
bro.
in, bro. Like he
Yeah, bro.
always the last one on. They just had a 7-on-7 tournament versus Alonzo. Not tournament, but like a little scrimmage
Yeah.
at the school the other day, and I went and checked them boys out. After the whole, like, it's probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Afterwards, I'm seeing him get some extra work throwing like fade balls, and I'm like,
Yeah, bro, he won
No,
it,
he has
bro.
an
He
arm,
won
bro.
it.
When I used to have basketball practice, the football team will be there, like with the ball machine, and he would just be throwing the ball, bro. He's a laser, bro. He
won
put
it,
in
bro.
some.
Stronger,
Yeah,
too.
no, he got
he just came off a
he a
little
strong
backspin.
arm. Yeah.
That boy, oh my God, I'm telling you, dude.
So, how much do maybe not specifically for your recruitment, but in general, do fan bases play a role in kids like wanting to go to a school, or does it really matter?
Yeah, I'd imagine. I mean, you got dudes committed after like showing up to games, and like
Yeah.
you got people really talking about, oh, like you can't hear nothing when you show up to the game, like your head gonna be spinning, rocking. You gonna wake up next day, your ears still gonna hurt, but then like you show up to the game and it don't even really live up to that. So like, I'm like damn, like you really just talking all that about your fan base, they ain't even living up to it. For
Yeah.
But you know, I already knew that up in Gainesville they really take that serious.
College town, baby.
So once I got there and they really
Crazy.
like literally blew my mind, like that. I'm telling you, bro, I ain't never experienced nothing like that. That jump was crazy.
Was your favorite one of your favorite visits was UF? Because I know you went to like a bunch of schools, but UF was your favorite.
I mean, that was my first one. March 1st, that was like when you able to go on like unofficials and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like I remember we had just walked up into the stadium, and like it is like a feeling, like a good feeling. Like I like being in the like crowd watching, like watching everything going on. But like when you there, when you on the field, like you could just like kind of like hear like a little echo. Like you really just think about it. It just
Yeah, bro.
I kind of knew you were gonna commit there. Because
everybody did.
listen. Because you showed me a video when you went there on unofficial visit,
Mm.
and you put the helmet on, and your dad's like, "You don't want to take that off." You said, "Hell no, I don't want to take it off."
Mm-mm.
I knew when you said that, I'm like, this boy really loves that. Like he really loves that school. That's why I kind of knew you were gonna go there before,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
before you
it's
told anybody.
just so much that goes behind it. Like I feel like it could be like any coaching staff there, pretty much. And I still probably like have them up there, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you know you had a future in football, like young or kind of in high school.
All like realize like I can really do this, pretty much. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I probably say this year, just this year.
Really? Before you got the
I'm
before
talking like I'm him, like have that feeling. Like obviously I like to keep it like, you know, cool, and then, you know, just keep it humble. But like it be sometimes like I'm thinking like, damn, like I ain't finna get into that. When it came like my sophomore year, I was always like I was quiet. I wasn't even really talking
Yeah, I
that
know.
much
Yeah.
at all. But I'm still making plays and stuff. Then come my junior year. You know, I got my first ranking.
ranking.
I'm like, I don't know, like by our game, like a 3-star. And then that's when I started talking a little bit more. Like my ego kind of started to go up. But then like come like summertime, I'm getting all these offers and stuff. And then I kind of realized my ego was like up there. Like I'm over here thinking like I'm better than everybody, but
Yeah, bro.
I kind of started lacking on my workouts and stuff a little bit. Like it's okay. Like I wake up in the morning, like like I already got the this and that. I don't really need to wake up
Yeah,
and do
bro.
this. But then I kind of seen like people like low key trying to I felt like people was like getting up to that level where they was like almost where they could compete with me, and I ain't like it. So I dropped the ego. Like I didn't even care about nothing. I realized pretty much because at the end of the day, you going to one school.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's not about all the hype. The rankings don't mean nothing. You could be a damn 6-star. You could still be like you get your ass pop.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. Like I just
Them O's give you a different type of confidence, bro.
yeah. Like I be like nowadays. Now I think about it. Like I never really used to speak on them too much, but like now like I see like a whole bunch of guys getting those like, but you see them like talking like that's like the excuse like, oh you just got blurred, bro. I got like 25 offers. Like what you got? Like come on.
Yeah, bro.
All you need is one. Like
Yeah.
like it's a whole bunch of guys that be saying like they that dude and stuff. To be honest, that's just the saying nowadays. That don't even mean nothing to nobody nowadays. They just be saying that. They just be talking.
Are you a big talker on the field? I was assuming.
When I'm feeling good,
You are?
yeah. When I'm feeling
when you in
good.
that.
If I feel like I need to address something, if I feel like I feel like I need to be heard. But I like to just make a little bit of noise like by my play. So
That's good. I know a lot of football athletes, if they want to work on getting quicker, they do track. Do you feel like track helped you out in running your speed?
track it can help you out for sure. But
'Cause you did it for like 2 years, right? Or just a year?
yeah, I did it my freshman and sophomore year, but I was slow back then. I ain't gonna lie.
Why you stop?
My last year, my junior year, I had like 7-on-7. We was going on visits all the time.
Bro.
So I was just doing speed training, and speed training got me way fast. I'm working on deceleration, acceleration. I'm working on maintaining my stride.
No, you look quick, bro.
But like track, all we really seemed like we did was like run like 200s and 400s all practice.
Yeah.
Like seemed like the only time we ever even worked on our starts was like the night before the meet. So
What do you want to work on the most before your freshman year? Is there anything you like want to strengthen or anything?
I mean, right now I'm just working on like building up, a little bit of armor. So those are some grown dudes up there. So.
Yeah, bro.
But I'm also trying to maintain my speed. Like I done got faster as I got bigger because I'm not really trying to bulk. Like I'm slowly processing with it. So obviously build up my body a little bit more, and then every year I just want to get faster. Pretty much. That's pretty much it.
Nah, you're by the time you're at your third year in college, bro, you're 40 times that'd be insane, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to be at 4.3 by the time I'm like there. Like I want to be there around the 4.3.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
Yeah, we saw the nutrition Insta story they posted yesterday.
Oh yeah.
For
They
UF?
feed so much.
Yeah, we
like,
sent it to the group chat. It's like
Bro, I
food
be
on
eating
food on
some like
food.
meals.
Yeah.
And I don't be having nothing to watch on YouTube. I'll just watch Florida Nutrition, bro, because that joint can get my appetite going. When I go up there, I'm about to eat so good.
Yeah, bro. It was crazy. It was like 3 tables of straight like
Food, bro.
So
protein, everything, bro.
They have like private chefs for
If
the
you go up
facility
there
and everything.
You hungry, you tripping, because I don't know how anybody can get hungry up there. You see Big Dad?
Anyway.
Are you planning to go up there anytime soon, or you're gonna go?
Yeah, I'm
up?
actually going to head up there next weekend.
Oh, fire! That's good. Just
Do the team
talk to the
or what?
coaches and stuff.
Yeah, they got practice next weekend.
Ah.
So I'm just going to head up there, see what they got going on. Chill
Nah,
with
that's
the
what's
guys a
up.
little bit afterwards.
That's good, bro. Well, we want to say from us three that we wish you the best. Next in like the coming years, you got at UF, bro.
You know you're gonna ball out, bro.
Yeah, we so fucking
yeah, bro,
proud of
for
you, bro.
sure. I'll be in the stands.
Yeah, he'll be in
watching.
the stands. I'll go up to
We
Gainesville.
all
I've been in
need to go
Gainesville a
out
couple
there, bro.
times.
Appreciate
But yeah,
you,
bro, we super fucking proud of you. Thank you for coming on the podcast, bro.
Yes, sir, bro.
Yeah,
It's
man,
love,
thank you so
bro.
much.
Yes, sir, bro. Thank y'all for everything. If you like this episode, please subscribe, comment, like, share.
Yeah, we're
Shout
trying
out to
get
you.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm very good. Shout out to Eugene for letting us say. I don't even like calling him Eugene. I really call him Trey. But I hope you're gonna go by Trey in college or Eugene.
Yeah.
Trey.
You about to
Yeah,
tell
so
me,
call him Trey by now. But thank you for coming up, bro. Wish you the best, bro.